Please just let love in. Tell people how you feel. And do not worry about being too much. Be too much. Care too much. Let people show up for you. Let people remind you that there is goodness in this world. Be vulnerable. Do not be afraid of what you feel. Try to find the beauty in each breakdown. Try to move forward and let go. Try to learn and believe in new beginnings despite what you've been through. Kiss the faces of your friends, hug their broken pieces back together. Laugh loudly and hope loudly and live loudly and be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your healing. Connect, connect, connect. With every ounce of who you are, with every inch of your patchwork heart, connect with the people who make you feel deeply. Connect with the moments that bring tears to your eyes. Connect with the things that make your hands shake. Embrace the things that make you aware of just how lucky you are to be alive. Please, just connect. Because beautiful things are vanishing each and every day. And don't let your heart become one of them. So I know it was real wordy today, guys. And I'm going to do a U-turn and talk about another thing I saw today. And it was a reel where this guy was like at a football game. And he's sitting there and he's just like, you know, and people are like cheering and he's like, you know, and this guy comes and sits down next to him and you can see it's over time because they, you know, have different, different clothes and things like that. But the other guy's just cheering and like hugging him and like, you know, going on and like gives him a scarf. And he says, no, you keep it, doing these things. And the guy's just always kind of like dour and, you know, and then it said something to the effect of sometimes it's easily noticeable when somebody's having a hard time. And then like the one guy who is always looking sour comes in and the other seat is empty. And he puts the scarf that guy gave him over top the seat and sits down and just like looks at it. Man, I'll get broken up thinking about it, man. And, you know, and it's like check on everybody, you know, because it's not, you can't always see it, you know. And it was, that's not the proper wording, but, you know, just say, you know, connect with people. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know how somebody is feeling. And everybody's always got a lot going on. We're always up in our brains, you know? I know me, I'm dealing constantly with being an egomaniac, with an inferiority complex, with, you know, anxiety through the roof, with imposter syndrome, you know, like top that off of my brain's just scattering everywhere anytime I see or hear anything. So it can be hard. And I fight depression, but I'm pretty good at wrestling it, you know? Because remember what we said before. If you made it through today, you're not struggling with depression. Depression's struggling with you. And I know it's not a great way, you know, and that's not real helpful, but I like seeing it as, you know, I won today. I won. Just be real with people. When that whole connect, you know, be real. That whole birds of a feather, connect with people, love strongly, feel strongly, talk your feelings, breathe things into existence. Don't assume that somebody knows how much you care, because they don't. They're worried. If they care about you, when they say something, they're worried about how it went over. They're worried about what you think. They have a different view of their relationship in your head. Everybody does, you know? You're at different levels. One person could think your guys are best friends in the entire world. The other person's like, oh, yeah, I like that person. I've hung out with them, you know? You never know where you are. Chances are, though, you both really enjoy each other's company. Say it. I love you, friend. I love you, friend. Thanks for hanging out today. Sorry, I went off on a weird tangent today for our moment of zen, but do me a favor and take care of yourself. That's the best thing you can do for me, is take care of you. Best thing I could do for you is take care of me, and I'm going to try to do that. So let's give ourselves the good foods. Let's get the good sleeps. Feed yourself physically, spiritually, and mentally. Self-care is the best care, so take care of yourself, and if you have anything left in the tank afterwards, try to help your fellow humans. But you can't pour from an empty cup. Do a good deed every day, and try not to get caught doing it. If you expect anything in return for your generosity and your love, then it's just a transaction, and let's try not to be transactional in our relationships. I love you. I will see you. Bye!